Good morning dear students, how are you? I hope you all are well. Today we are going to start our subsequent part of topic integer. We have already learned what is integer, okay, and we also learned how the different sign of integer will be there, plus sign, minus sign and 0, okay. Now in this part we will learn the opposite numbers related to integers, and based upon this we will learn practice set 6 and practice set 7. Okay, so let us begin with this. See, I have already drawn here a number line, and on a number line I have taken on the right hand side the number positives, on the left hand side the numbers is negative. So in the previous part we have already learned on a number line right hand side the number is always positive, and on the left hand side the number is always negative. Okay, now today we will learn here the concept of opposite numbers. So let us take one example. Here I am taking 3, and here also I am taking minus 3. Now what is the difference between this 3 and minus 3? Both are the same number but have an opposite sign here, and both are here on opposite direction. Okay, plus 3 is on right hand side and minus 3 is on left hand side. So both are the opposite of each number because both have a different sign, and as well as both are lie on number line on opposite directions. Okay, so what is opposite number? Opposite numbers are at the same distance, both have the same distance. See, from 0, 1, 2, 3, and here also on the left hand side you can see minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Okay, so opposite numbers are at the same distance from 0 but in opposite direction. The only difference is that both lie on the opposite direction. See, this is lie on the right hand side on plus side, and this is lie on the left hand side on minus side. Now the sum of the two opposite numbers is 0. If we are going to add here minus 3 and here plus 3, minus 3 plus 3, we will get here 0. Why? Plus minus minus means 3 minus 3 it will be 0. Okay, and as we have already studied in the previous part, 0 is the signless. Okay, so the sum of two opposite numbers is 0. And why it is called opposite number? Because both numbers are same but have a different sign. Like for example, if I am going to take here minus 7 and here plus 7, both are the same number but have an opposite side, so both will be lie on the opposite direction on number line, and their sum will be 0. Now based upon this we will do our practice set 6, and my dear student, it is very easy. Only you have to change here sign. Okay, so let us see what is the practice set 6. Write the opposite number of each of the number given below. You have to just write down the opposite of the given number. Okay, so let me clear you one thing. If I am going to write here 12, it is positive 12, and whether I am going to write here plus 12, both are one and the same. Means sometime, okay, we denote here plus sign, and even if we are not going to write here plus sign, okay, we are just writing here 12, both are one and the same. Okay, so see, it is 47. Now the opposite of 47, suppose this is your number line. On the number line, plus 47 is somewhere here. Now the opposite will be on the reverse direction, and it will be here minus 47. Okay, so its opposite number will be minus 47. Similarly here also it is plus 52, so its opposite number will be minus 52. It is minus 33, so its opposite will be plus 33. If you are not going to write here plus sign, then it is also okay, as I told you here. It is minus 84, so it will be plus 84. Even if you are writing here plus or not, both are acceptable. Minus 21, its opposite number will be plus 21, and here it is plus 16, so its reverse will be minus 16. And you can see here it is minus 26. So what will be the reverse number, this opposite number? Plus 26. Okay, and finally it is given plus 80. If here nothing sign is given, but we will assume it is a plus 80. And of plus 80, its opposite number will be minus 80. So I hope this practice set was very easy, and within a minute you can solve the entire question which is given in this practice set. Okay, so I hope you understood this practice set 6. Now move toward practice set 7, and before that let me explain you a concept here related to the sign, and I hope I have already explained in the previous part. So once again let us discuss this. Suppose if it is a 5 and if it is 6, out of the 5 and 6 which number is greater here? I think both are plus. So in a plus number a bigger number is always greater. Here which number is greater? 6. So put this 2 arrow. Suppose this is the line, on the those side which is a greater value. Okay? So which have a greater value here? 6. Suppose if it was like this, so which side is greater here? 6, because both numbers are positive and 6 have a greater value. So put your this both sides on this direction. Okay. Now suppose if it is a minus 6 and here it is 1. So my dear student, as I told you in the previous part, out of minus and plus number have a greater value. So here your number 1 means plus 1 will be greater than minus 6. So put your this arrow on this side. Okay. Now suppose if it is minus 4 and it is minus 6. If both numbers are negative, then in this case a smaller number have a greater value. Okay. So here minus 4 and it is minus 6. Both have a same sign. And which number is here smaller? 4. So it have a greater value. So put the greater sign here. Okay. Now one more thing. Suppose if it is a 0 and it is minus 2. If one number is given 0 and other number is given minus, so 0 is always greater than negative number. Okay. What I told you just now, 0 have a greater value than negative number. So here 0 will be greater than minus 2. Now come to your last part here. If it is 0 is there and here 4 is there. So 0. Okay, 0 is a signless and it is plus 4 means positive number. Positive number have always greater value than 0. Okay, so this topic we have already discussed in the previous part. So based upon this, here we have to solve practice set 7. And what is given in practice set 7? Write the proper sign. This is less than, okay, and this is greater than, less than, greater than, okay, means you have to put this sign. See how you will come to know. See, this is your left hand, na? So if I am going to draw like this sign, so this is your less than, and this is your right hand. If I am going to draw a sign like this, it denote greater than. So it is greater than, less than, or equal in the boxes given below. Okay, got it? How you have to identify less than or greater than sign? Put your left hand simply on your textbook, your notebook, and draw a sign like this. So this is always less than. Okay, so it means it is your less than, this is your greater than, or this is equal to. Now, based upon this example we have discussed, we have to put here proper sign which is given in the box. And now see, this is minus 4 and this is 5. This is the negative number, this is the positive number. In positive and negative number have always a greater value. So which number is greater here? 5. Okay, to denote it by, it is greater. 5 is greater than minus 4. See here also, this is negative and this is positive number. The positive number have a greater value. So put sign of greater here. Now see question number 3. It is very easy. Both sides have an equal value. Plus 9, plus 9. So put a sign of equal. Okay. Now your question number 4. I have forget here writing something. Suppose it is 1. Suppose I have forget here to write the value which is given in your textbook. So let us assume it is here it is 1. Now it is minus 6 and this is 1. This is negative number and this is plus number. And plus number have always greater value than negative number. So which number will be greater here? Plus 1. So put a greater sign here because 1 is greater than here minus 6. Now question number 5, it is 3 and it is 0. Barabar? It is positive number, and as I told you in the example, greater number have always a greater, positive number have always greater value than 0. So which number will be greater here? 3. Okay. And question number 7, both are opposite number. It is minus 7 and here if sign is not given, we will assume it is plus 7. Which number will be greater here, my dear student? Plus 7. Put a greater sign here. See. Here also this is minus 12 and this is plus 5. Plus 5 means positive number. It is negative number. Positive number have a always greater value than negative number. And question number 9. Okay, both have a minus sign. And just I told you in the example, in a negative number, a smaller number have a greater value. So out of 2 and 8, which have a smaller value? 2. So this will be greater. Here also minus 1 and minus 2 both have a negative sign, so smaller number is 1 and it have a greater value than minus 2. So put a sign of greater here. Now your question number 11, 6 and minus 3. 6 is a positive number, minus 3 is a negative number. Positive number have a greater value, so put a sign of greater here. And finally, question number 12. See both sides, on the left hand side, on the right hand side, both number have given here equal value and both have a minus sign. Okay, so minus 14, minus 14, both value are the same. Put here equal sign. So my dear student, I hope this both practice set was very easy and you understood very well. Okay, so you have to write this all in your notebook, and as usual you have to send this all on in your personal group of SBN by Friday, coming Friday. Okay, so in this video only that much. We will meet in the next video. So for that time, thank you very much. Bye.